Hey, and welcome to Cooking with Maria. Today we're making New York style bagels. So my youngest one decided that she wanted to take bagels this coming week for lunch. So here we go. So here I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 ingredients. I feel so much better giving her that instead of the stuff at the store. So here we go. First, we have flour, we have yeast. Let me get everything ready. They say that you can use sugar. I just prefer honey. So we have that. And we have some warm water. And we have some sea salt. And then I have my mixer. So you don't have to use a mixer. You can use your hands. I just prefer it. It's quick. I throw it in. Even if I have 10 minutes left to spare, in it goes, mix it up, and then it can rise. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to use 2 teaspoons of yeast. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna put in 1 1/4 cups of warm water. Now, a lot of times they say let it sit. I don't have time for all that. Just throw it in, it'll work out fine. Okay, and then we need 4 teaspoons of honey. To be honest, I really just usually eyeball this. I don't measure it. This is part of being Italian. We don't really measure, but it's all the same. Okay. And they say that the sugar feeds the yeast. So that's in there. Okay. And now we are going to do 3 1/2 cups of flour. Again, they say bread flour. I'm not going to the store to buy special flour. So we are using regular all-purpose flour. So we have 3 1/2 cups of regular old flour. You know, sometimes they make cooking so difficult, and it's really simple. You know, they make you think you have to have a special kind of this and that, and it's really not. It's just, you just kind of throw stuff in a bowl and follow a recipe, and off it goes. Okay, so now I have honey in here. Now we need, let's see, 2 teaspoons of salt. I think this one is Himalayan pink salt. I love different kinds of salts. I have all kinds of salts. All right. So we did the sugar. We did warm water. I think we're good. I'm going to use my hook feature. All right. And now we're just going to mix it up. We'll be back. All right, this has been mixing for a few minutes, and it's coming together really, really nicely. Of course, my hands are clean, my work surface is all clean, and we're gonna get this baby kneaded. So, I just like, it's gonna have, I don't know, you just have to know the feel, I guess. It just has like a nice elastic feel to it. It feels nice and warm, but you just wanna give it a good knead with your hands. Again, you can use this. I just like to feel the dough to feel what it feels like. And you're never gonna use your fingers when you knead. You're always gonna use the palms of your hands, and you're gonna push and pull, and then fold, push and pull. Just keep doing like that, and you're kind of just playing with the dough. But you wanna try to keep it in like a round circular motion. So see, I'm pushing. All right. I think it feels really good. It's nice and smooth, not clumpy. It's like the perfect dough. So I'm gonna roll it out into a ball by folding it under itself like this, see? And into the same pot it goes. And this is gonna sit covered for 1 hour, and until it's double in size. An hour, hour and a half, we'll check on it. We'll be back. Okay, and we're back, and the dough has risen about 1 hour and 10 minutes. So, take the dough out carefully. I should have really put some oil on the bottom, but I don't know, I just like to keep things simple sometimes. All right, this dough feels nice and fluffy. I guess go ahead and wet your hands so nothing sticks. But this recipe is gonna be split into 8ths. So again, I'm not weighing, not getting crazy. Just eyeball it. Here comes a dog thinking he's getting some bagels. That's for Sophia, not for you. All right, so I have all these cut up into 8 pieces. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep, if you see, you just keep folding it under until it forms a nice round ball. Squeeze it, the bottom, okay? And I'm gonna put it, like my new pans. They are from Pioneer Woman and I love them, so pretty. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I have parchment paper. I'm gonna put that down so I don't ruin my beautiful pans. I have them in a circle. Again, very simple. You don't wanna overwork the dough because you want it nice and fluffy. There you go. Pinch it, make it round, put it to the side. Here we go. Okay, if you can see, I got those all rolled out into balls. And you're saying, where's the holes? We didn't do them yet. Gotta be patient. All right, I'm gonna flour the surface, just a little bit. And I'm gonna take out one of my little balls. I'm gonna flour my hands, okay. Take out one of my little balls there, nice and round. And I'm gonna make sure your finger's nice and covered. Just stick it through there, make a nice hole. You could spread it out. And as these rise again, the hole's gonna close and it's gonna be less and less. So there you go, there's one. Another one. Oh, this parchment paper is not my friend today. Okay, again, put it in, get it nice and coated, get your fingers coated, stick the hole in there, do-do-do-do-do. Got the hole, put it around. There you go, next. Coat it, coat your hands. Okay, do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I make myself laugh, okay. There again. All right, and you just keep doing this with the remainder of the bagels. Wanna cut it? All right, I just finished doing my last bagel hole. And these are gonna have to do another rise for about, I would say 30 minutes to an hour. Let's just give it an hour to be safe. All right, we're back and the bagels have sat for 30 minutes. I think an hour was too much. 30 minutes is perfect. So I have my oven preheated to 425 and I have my water boiling right here. You wanna come see it boiling? Okay, so, and here's my bagels that have been sitting. I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna plop it in the boiling water. And yep, there you go. So you wanna see it rise up to the surface. That's how you know that it was fully proofed and done. You're gonna let this cook on this side for 1 minute. And then you're gonna flip it over for another minute, let that cook. When these are all done, you are gonna put them in this baking tray and we're gonna cook them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, but you're gonna keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't get too brown. Let me get these boiled up and we'll be right back. Okay, these bagels are fresh out of the pot. They were just boiled. Now here, I like to do an egg wash. I just think it gives it like that nice golden brown color. So I have an egg wash. I always just do 1 egg with a little bit of water. You brush it around. And here, if you want to add any toppings, here is where you'll do it. Okay, so let's put that here. My husband likes everything but the bagel seasoning and sesame seeds, so I'll just do 2 of those. The kids like them plain, but you can put whatever toppings you like. Also, I'm from New York, Long Island actually, and I've never heard of people putting the toppings on both sides of the bagel. It's always been on the top side. And we now live in South Carolina, and there's this great bagel shop down the road from us. We love it. And everybody says that although the bagels are great, they're supposed to have toppings on both sides. I've never heard of that. So we just put them on the top. But if you like them on both sides, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. On there. Done? We'll do everything but the bagel on one of them. Our daddy just gets, well, I'll give daddy 2 bagels. It'll be nice. Yeah. I mean, it actually looks prettier when it has stuff on it.
You're supposed to put it on the bottom too.
That's what people say, but I've never heard of it.
That's weird.
Nowhere that we've ever been to, and no bagel shops in Long Island that I've been to Yeah, see how much prettier it looks with the topping on it? Looks like legit bagels, you know? I'm gonna do one more. You guys will eat it with the sesame.
Yeah, I like the white ones. The white sesame, I don't like the other ones.
All right. Because they're kind of wrinkly looking without the stuff on it. All right, so these are gonna go into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 425. Okay. How gorgeous are these bagels? Check it out. Look. Perfect bagels. Look. And how easy was it? It didn't take much. It was simple ingredients. You saw us throwing stuff in a bowl, no big deal, right? All right. Now, it's only been a few minutes, but I can't wait. I gotta cut into one. It's gonna be hot, watch. Like, who could wait though when you have a fresh hot bagel? Oh, yes, I'm burning my hands. It's okay, it'll be worth it, right? Oh, okay. Ready, we gotta get the steam shot, ready? There you go. Beautiful, fresh bagels. Okay. All right. We will do one for my beautiful daughter that's behind the camera. I know she likes butter. Right, Christina?
Ugh.
All right. Let it melt a little bit.
We're gonna let it melt. You're gonna let it melt.
Yeah. All right, you hold that one.
You're gonna have one?
Yep. And my butter dish. Does anybody keep their butter on the counter like I do? Wait for me. Hold your horses. You can't wait, can you? All right. And here's my beautiful...
Why are you putting cream cheese on that?
I love cream cheese. You don't like cream cheese?
No.
How come?
I don't like it. It's disgusting.
The best. Oh,
It
again,
smells good.
so hot.
It smells good.
Yeah.
It's
All
not
right,
that
ready?
hot.
Mmm.
Good.
Good, right? You think Sophia will like them for lunch?
Huh.
Here comes the dog right on cue. These are amazing, I have to say. Give them a try. Like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Bye.